Hello there, Scorpio. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly tarot forecast for the week of May 18th through the 24th. I am using the Russian Tarot of St. Petersburg once again. And what we have coming up for Monday is the Falling Tower. This is just telling me that on Monday, Scorpios, we have some kind of big change coming into our lives. When we have the Falling Tower, this is talking about a situation that felt like it could be indefinite or could last for a very long time, and all of a sudden it is just like yanked away from us. What this really is, when you look at the big picture, because it's very dissettling when you're looking at the little picture and you're going, oh my God, what am I going to do? But what this is when we're looking at the big picture is that we have had this secure situation and we've let it become a safety zone for us where we don't think outside of that box. We don't look for other opportunities that may be good for us. And so when we have the tower situation where that safe thing is pulled away from us suddenly and unexpectedly, what it is, it's the universe's way of lighting a fire under our butts saying, hey, you should be doing other things. You can't just sit still and stagnate. It is time to move forward. And so this forces us to look around for opportunities about how we can fill that place in our lives with different things. And what ends up happening in the long run is we find better opportunities for us. It just takes, at first we have to kind of get our feet back under us because of the shock of dealing with the whole tower situation. And then once we get our feet back under us and we start looking around at other opportunities, we find out that there's a lot better out there for us than what we were in before. So long term, it's a good card. For the immediate effect when it happens, it's very unsettling. So you just have to kind of remember, okay, this is just for this moment. I'm going to recover from this, and actually I'm going to be coming out better for this in the end. So kind of keep that in mind if you have that tower situation pop up for you on Monday, that, okay, this is room for me to grow, and try to see it that way instead of letting yourself get all upset about what you don't have, okay? So Tuesday, what we have coming up for us Scorpios is we have the Two of Coins. Now, Two of Coins really just talks about being busy, having a lot on your plate, juggling a lot of things. And the Two of Coins many times is depicted as like a circus performer who is juggling. And the beautiful thing about that is when you look at that circus performer, he makes it look very easy. If you try to pick up juggling for the first time yourself, it's not. So what's going on is, as other people see you handling your schedule and taking care of all these things that you have on your plate on Tuesday, you're making it look easy. You're like that circus performer. They're going, wow, how does she do that? Or he, how does he do that? And then as things keep going, you're just doing what you need to do to get through the day. You're feeling maybe a little frantic or a little hectic possibly, but other people aren't seeing that. They aren't realizing that. You're pulling it off gracefully. All of that to say you're pulling it off gracefully. So very busy on Tuesday, but managing to cover everything gracefully. Wednesday we have a really good a really good card, Scorpios. We have the Ten of Cups showing up. Excuse me. So Ten of Cups is what's showing up for us on Wednesday, and the Ten of Cups is really a good card. It talks about taking a relationship to a new level. So this would be talking about, say, if you had met a friend somewhere and you just happened to see them at this place where you go to regularly, and you decide that, I would like to talk with this person a little bit more, and so you decide to actually meet at another place, like choose a place and consciously meet at a certain place at a certain time. Or maybe you're inviting your friend over to your home for the first time. That's taking a relationship to the next level. Now, Ten of Cups can also be talking about a family relationship. It can be talking about a business relationship. It can also be talking about a romantic relationship. This card comes up a lot when people go from just dating to dating exclusively, or to moving in together, or to getting engaged, or to getting married, because the Ten of Cups is talking about emotions, because it's cups, and the 10 is talking about the end of something and the beginning of something. So it's the end of a cycle, it's a new start of something. So that's why it would go from like dating exclusively to moved in together. It's the end of this phase of the relationship, but it's the beginning of this next one. So that's what we're talking about. We're talking about new beginnings, new phases in a relationship, new phases with something emotional coming in on Wednesday. Now on Thursday, Scorpio, we have this card, the Moon. Of course, this card is kind of our specialty. We're not afraid of the Moon card. Because, we are the detectives of the universe. Scorpios, we don't let secrets hang around with us. Someone tries to keep a secret near us, heaven help them. We will find the answers out. So the moon card comes up on Thursday. So what this tells me, fellow Scorpios, is that on Thursday we're going to have a situation where we're going to know that we have just enough information to tell us that there's a lot more going on underneath the surface. And so you know what we're going to be doing. Digging, digging, digging. We're going to find out what's underneath that surface. That's just us. That's who we are. That's our personality. We do it without even thinking about it. So that's what's coming in Thursday, is that situation is going to make itself known, and we're going to know that it's a mysterious situation. There's more to be found out, and we're going to be working on, okay, let's unearth the rest of this baby. We're bringing this secret to the surface. So that's our Thursday, Scorpios. And then Friday, what we have showing up is we have the Six of Coins in reverse. Six of Coins in reverse, to me what that means is that on Friday somebody's going to be coming to us for some kind of help. Coins many times does talk about financial, but it can also talk about spiritual. It can talk about anything that makes us feel secure. So it can talk about emotional as well. So somebody could be coming to us and asking us for a loan or for a gift of finances. Somebody could be coming to us and just needing a shoulder to cry on. That's emotional support, an emotional gift. Somebody could be coming to us and asking for a little bit of help with a project that they have. But the bottom line is that on Friday, somebody's going to be coming to us asking for help. It's going to be up to us whether we want to give that help or not, depending on the situation. Okay, so Saturday, what we have coming up, guys, is we have the Fool. This is my absolute favorite card. For those of you who have been watching me a long time, you know this. This card, I don't really see as the Fool. I kind of have my own little label for this, and I call this, the Leap of Faith card. This card really talks about when you know something from the very inside of you. You just know that you know that you know it, and you're sure of it. But you don't have any logic to back that up. You couldn't tell anybody why you're sure of it. You just know you're sure of whatever this is that you know. And so what happens is many times when somebody has something that they know that they know that they know, we're faced with a choice. Do we follow that thing that we know that we know that we know, or do we follow logic to handle the situation that this applies to? Because logic can certainly be supported by our friends. We can certainly substantiate it to ourselves that, okay, this should be the way to do it. Or do we take that leap of faith and do we go with that inner knowing? And so when the Fool comes up right side up, that's telling me that on Saturday, what we're going to be doing, Scorpios, is we're going to be taking that leap of faith. We're going to be going with what we know that we know. We're going to be following that inner intuition. And I love this card because it really signifies the beginning of something wonderful. The Fool card is the 0 card in the tarot. And the 0 card is the beginning card. He's at the very beginning of his journey. So when you have a Fool card come up and it comes up right side up, you're going to be going with this thing that you know, but you don't know how you know it or why it makes sense. And just following that. And it's the beginning of this beautiful journey of trust, of knowing that, the universe has my back. The universe gave me this inner knowing. Sacred Spirit deposited that in me. And now by honoring that inner knowing, I'm honoring Sacred Spirit. I'm honoring the universe. And when we do that, what happens is the universe has our back. Sacred Spirit's like, oh, you're going to honor us? Okay, let's see what else we can get into. It's like just finding all these new wonderful things that can be a part of our path, and having that trust that there's something bigger than us out there that is helping and assisting and sort of putting the stones in place on the pathway ahead of us. So it's a fantabulous, fantabulous experience to be beginning on Saturday, and I'm very excited for all of us on that. It's a wonderful journey. And then on Sunday, the card that we have coming up is we have the 10 of Coins in reverse. Now the 10 of Coins in reverse just really means there's something that we feel like gives us security that is coming away from us on Sunday. Now there are a lot of things that make us feel secure. There can be relationships that make us feel secure. There can be jobs that make us feel secure. There can be vehicles that make us feel secure. Homes make us feel secure, having a place to stay. So there's a lot of different things that make us feel secure in this manifestation. So when this Ten of Coins card comes in reversed, what it's saying is that we're in a situation on Sunday where something that makes us feel secure is coming out of our lives. So maybe this could be something like a tree limb falling on your car and you have to call insurance and get it taken care of. This can be something like losing a good friend. Maybe a good friend moves away that really helped you feel secure, just knowing that you could walk right next door and talk to them all the time or whatever. You know, there's a lot of different ways that this can manifest, and I feel like it will manifest a lot of different ways for each one of us. So Ten of Coins, we're just talking about there's something that kind of shakes our sense of security on Sunday. All right, so that is our forecast for the week, Scorpio. For those of you who would like to schedule a private reading with me, please do me a favor. Check out my website first. Make sure I am the best reader for you. I'm at amista.info, amista.info. Once you've poked around there a little bit, if you still feel like I'm the best one for you, then go ahead and contact me and we'll schedule you a session as quickly as possible. And then for the rest of you, I will see you all here next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.